All right, what's up, Aquarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your 2025 6-month predictions. Aquarius, I hope all is well. First and foremost, happy and prosperous New Year's to all my water bearers out there. So I wanted to take a dive and a look at the first 6 months of what is the potential energy in terms of predictions for my Aquarians out there. I'm using the HIVE Tarot 4 deck. This is a deck that was created specifically by 22 creative artists. There's only 22 cards in this deck, and they're all major arcanas, right? And then also, too, I decided to throw one card on each of the cards displayed for each month. Lenomo. This is a deck that was created by Paris de Bono, and it's only 20 cards here. So we're going to throw a card to get and receive additional messages for you. So we're just going to shuffle the deck here. There are cards that are reversed, 5 of them. However, if you receive any of the reverse cards, of course, I'll give you a good description of what is the potential of energy that could come to you, right? But I'll concentrate on what you need to focus on for each card for each month specifically, all right? All right, so energies here for Aquarius. What's coming up predictively for Aquarius? What do they have to look forward to in the first 6 months of 2025? So since it's, such a small deck here, I'm just going to cut once, Aquarius. Lay the cards down here, and we're just going to begin on your focus. Okay, so your focus for January, for many of you, may relate to the moon. Okay, so the moon here is about emotions, right? Changes. There's definitely some changes that are going to be taking place for Aquarians. I feel that when it comes to the emotions, there could be emotional changes. It could be just changes in generals because, the moon is always some sort of cycle of energy that is moving away from you, and a new cycle of energy is about to occur. Any types of energies involving what was kept or hidden from you may become you may become privy to that. This is what the moon does. It illuminates those things that were once hidden. So secrets come forward. Anything involving likes or crushes when it comes to romantic relationships, that energy comes forward. We definitely, though, want to put a check on our emotions in the month of January, because the trick side of this moon here could be that the levels of the emotions reach, to a point that they're so high, and it just usually results in overexcitability about something, or it could reach a dramatic low, and that is like depression. We don't want that. So we always want to keep a check on our emotions. Also, trusting your intuition is very important in the month of January in all matters. You have to go with those gut feelings, those inner voices that you hear, Aquarius. Those are your own personal energies trying to help you along the way to make the best decisions and choices moving forward. All right, so that is your theme for the month of January, paying attention to your intuition, keeping a check on your emotions. There are some sort of, changes that are coming up for you, emotional changes. That could be good. That could be, bad, depending on the Aquarius that I'm speaking to. And then secrets that may have been kept or shielded from you. Anything comes to illumination, all right? Things becoming revealed. That includes likes and crushes when it comes to romance. Your focus in February for Valentine's, let's see what the energy here is going to be. And it's, you're the third sign that has received this card. Something's going on here. The Hangman, which is what I call neutral energy here, just means things hanging in the balance, air of suspension sitting on the fence, right? But normally during the general readings, whenever the Hangman shows up here, when it comes to anything related to actions or decisions, Aquarius, I always advise you guys to think first before you move in terms of actions, or any decisions, because you don't want to end up having to deal with any types of regrets later on because you moved too fast or you decided upon something too fast. All right. So I feel that this is a stark reminder that in the month of February, regarding any actions or decisions in any area, that you're involved with, the hangman is saying, hey, Aquarius, just wait a minute, take your time. Think about this before you move, okay? You can apply that to almost anything that is going on in your life. Your focus, Aquarius, for most of you, will be on, in the month of March, you got protection here. This is the higher font. Spiritual energy, spiritual epiphanies. Of course, someone can be getting married. For some of you, the emphasis may be regarding teaching and learning, training on the job, if there was a job offer in the recent past, or you were promoted to another position and they need to train you for that position. Pay attention to synchronicities and all types of repetitive numbers, angelic numbers that may come to you. Those are usually spiritual messages coming in from the other side. So yeah, someone can get married, teaching and learning in the month of March. That's the focus for some of you. Spiritual protection, spiritual epiphanies, spiritual enlightenment. So March is, a pretty good month here for some of you guys. There is an element of protection and growth going on here. All right, so your focus in May, I'm sorry, we already did, January, February, March, April, I'm sorry. April's focus for some of you relate to the Justice card that's in the reverse. This is one of the 5 cards that I have selected to go into reverse. I didn't know which one it was. I reshuffled the deck on live for Sagittarius because I, during the other videos, screwed up the orientation. So I just want to be fair to everybody that originally when I started doing the taping of these videos, that 5 cards were reversed. All right. So somehow 2 of the cards that were reversed in previous videos ended up in the upright. So I just went with it, but I try to be fair in all instances here. So the Justice card here in the month of April. Now, usually, let me just show you what the card looks like in the upright position here. We already know what the Justice is all about. Things being, being in your favor, things being corrected, favored for you. It could be anything involving litigations, any types of litigations, lawsuits, judgments. Okay. Now, when it's in the reverse, well, I always talk about exercising your freedom, expression of your freedom, liberty, feeling liberated and whatnot. It's the complete opposite, though, Aquarius, when it's in the reverse position. Things may not go as planned or in your favor. When the reversal of the Justice card is present in your spread, it also could mean that there's some sort of imbalance energy here going on for you. Specifically in a month of March. Now that could be an imbalance in any area. Keep that in mind. Judgments, lawsuits, they will not be in your favor. That's what the reversal of this Justice card feels. Not feeling liberated, not feeling at peace. Something comes in to disrupt the balance, your natural balance, okay, that you normally feel on an everyday basis. But this energy may be what you experience the entire month, that things just aren't balanced the way they should be. And, for some of you, waiting for this month to come to an end or a close would be grateful. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So pay attention specifically in the month of April when there's some sort of injustice going on, imbalancing type of energy going on in any areas, things not being in your favor or things not going according to how you want them to go. All right. In the month of May, your focus will be on, now you're the 5th sign that has received the Tower. Okay, so I've been reading the Tower here differently, Aquarius. I know Cancer received that. I'm Scorpio, and I think Sagittarius. Now maybe you're the 4th sign. But anyway, I've been reading the Tower as still it's uncontrollable energy. But in the month of May, there may be something that comes in to get you jump started on something, because I read this as the universe having to push us, get us in gear, get us motivated to do something that we, have been sitting idly by and not doing anything about it. Okay. That is the universe having to get you along the way. Like I said, get you moving, get you motivated. It's still, those things that I talk about when the tower is present, all those things. It may not be something that is directly and personally affecting you or impacting you, but this is your reading here, right? And so the focus for you in the month of May would be that the tower gets you motivated to do something that you had just been sitting on the bricks about, or just not doing anything about, that you, if there was any projects that you have already started or were thinking about starting, and for whatever reason, the timing may not have been good, or there's something else that kept you from proceeding forward. That would be the tower here in terms of how I'm expressing. It would act as the universe to get you going. Also, too, I haven't mentioned in the other videos, because I was just more focused on the universe getting you up and motivated to do something that you just, was sitting around about. But it still would be cautionary to not engage yourself into getting into any kinds of fights or disputes with anyone. Okay, because it's not going to turn out to be pretty. And that's what I neglected to say about the tower showing up for the other signs. But I caught it here for you, and it's still anything that could be what you experience in terms of our weather, things that you hear that's shocking and devastating when it comes to the world, global news, and all that other stuff. All right. So your focus, Aquarius, for some of you will be on in June. Excuse me, new beginnings. All right. So now the full card showed up for, I believe, Capricorn or Sagittarius who received the tower. And it came right after the tower, the fool did. So think of the universe here in terms of my messaging. Something gets you motivated, something gets you moving. That could be a project that you always wanted to start or wanted to jumpstart or something. It could be a relationship, for all I know. And now the universe is just giving you that, okay, giving you that shock to get you motivated, to get you moving. And here's the aspect of, since this is in May, and then if the universe does what I suggest that it does, then here's the new beginning for you, the fresh start. New beginnings, the fresh start, taking that leap of faith, leaving the fear behind you, Aquarius, and doing whatever it is that you want to do, want to achieve. Also, too, this is always seeking some sort of excitement or adventure. For the other Aquarians who don't have anything else going on, planned or lined up, it's still something that is going to happen for you in terms of a new beginning in the month of June. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. But I do feel that it's a direct correlation to this tower's energy. Getting you motivated, getting you shocked into doing something. So again, that could be you entering into a new relationship, changing jobs or careers. It could be finishing projects that you started, that you always wanted to start, or doing something that, relates to some sort of excitement, something that you want to bring into your life that regards some sort of adventure or excitement. So it could be that. Okay. All right, so let's get these cards from Lenomo here, Aquarius, and see what they want to add to your month's energy here. Only 20 cards in this deck. This was a deck that was created by Paris de Bono. And so let's give it a good shuffle here. All right, here we go. So on June, the major arcana, in January, I already jumped June. January, Aquarius, the energy may be late. Now, these cards here may not necessarily activate the major arcanas, because remember, the major arcanas are much stronger. That's why I decided to use the major arcanas, because these are the types of energies that will express themselves definitely in some fashion for you. Some way or fashion for you. All right. So, but this card that I'm about to throw on each of these cards here may give more details or just more messages for you. All right, so the scythe is always having to cut away or cut out something or someone from your life. Also, the scythe is about you, Aquarius, having difficulties in making concrete decisions. So this is about indecisions, indecisiveness. Also, too, another cautionary measure here for you is to make sure in the month of January that you guys are paying attention to any handling of sharp objects or materials, okay? That is the scythe. Think in terms of getting rid of something. You have to cut something out, cut something away, all right? Month of February, the focus for some of you will be, there it is, Valentine's Day, the love. Okay, so this could be all relationships, related to all relationships that are good. You're the first sign that has received the heart. So, and it lands on Valentine's month. So Valentine's month may be very important for some of you guys, because it could be, even though the hangman is here and that you are, if you take your time in terms of making decisions or actions, someone may be, thinking about seriously making a commitment, all right, but, strongly not forging ahead needlessly, so that you end up having to have some sort of regret in your decision making. But I do feel that someone could, decide that, okay, they want to make this official. They want to make this relationship official. Love is on the mind here, and it could be expressed in so many ways. All right. Now, that was just specifically for those, for Valentine's, but that heart would represent all other relationships that you are currently dealing with. That could be family, that could be friends, definitely romantic partners, or the engaging of new romantic partnerships. In the month of March, the focus, some of you, confusion is abound here. The clouds always represent confusion, uncertainty, doubts, and it could be related to fears. All right, so it'd be like in the month of March, even though we still have the major arcana with spiritual protection and guidance for you, some of you may still walk around feeling like you have a dark cloud over your head that you can't shake. Now, that could be any types of fogginess going on here. It could be just something specific about a matter that you're dealing with, and you need to clear up that confusion or uncertainty centered around that. Okay, so that is the clouds. April's energy here may relate to communication, internet, speaking, chatting, chit-chatting. This is social media, all right? Think of the birds as energy, communication, just chattering away, chatterbox. So you may become a chatterbox, or maybe just something going on with social media, specifically for some of you, okay? Relating information, receiving information, that's all the birds. All right, in the month of May, on that tower, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so Lily is all about sexual attraction, is also too about an offering. You could be receiving a gift from the lilies, you could be, receiving actual flowers. Okay, this is always about sexual attraction. It could be definitely about, energy related to beauty. Actually, somebody could be retiring here with the lilies. All right. But I feel it could be an offer of a new job. It could be an offer of a new relationship, offer of a new business partnership. So the lilies is here, and that's what this represents, okay, on the tower. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Aquarius, on the month of June, on that Fool, we have the female. Okay, now the female, because there's a male in this deck, female, there's the other woman, and there's the other man. So you have the female. So, of course, this could be the Aquarius female that comes along and sees the video. This is you landing on the Fool about go ahead and take that leap of faith, start something new, seeking more excitement or adventure. Whether or not she's faced towards the past has anything relevant to whatever it is that you want to begin in terms of a new beginning. Maybe she's in the past because you want to start something that you always wanted to start. Again, connect the Tower in terms of getting you motivated, jump starting, and then we have the Fool that follows that, and here's the female Aquarius that sits on the Fool looking in the past direction. So there's something I feel that you want to do that you may have had some sort of fear or hesitancy about in your recent past, but now I feel that the courage is coming through and that you're going to be motivated to, or at least the Tower is going to motivate you to do what you need to do. Okay, so that's what I have here. And this completes your 6-month predictions. Again, this is just me interpreting these messages here. Only take what's going to work for you. Always throw in that extra word of caution when the Tower is present in any sign that I'm reading for. You're no different. Be vigilant, not paranoid, and you should be okay. We always, Tower is the most negative card in the Tower deck, but we survive the Tower. Normally we survive the Tower, right? No matter what. But anyway, Aquarius, happy 2025. I hope it is happy and prosperous for you. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, and I shall talk to you soon. Ciao.